How's it going? It's Rocky. Welcome to week number 8 of our trading journey in the year 2023. This is actually the first content that I'm producing this year that shows a negative net profit. It is not my worst week for 2023, believe it or not, but stick around to see exactly what that number is. So this is the weekly chart for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and the futures, that's the YM. And these blue histograms that you're seeing here are essentially denotes what the volume is. So you can see this low volume is usually during the Asian and EU market hours. And what it was different with this is you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, lots of activity. That's because Monday was a President's Day holiday in the US, and that's why the market was closed. But other than that, you can see lots of volume for during the US market hours. But something I wanted to point out, pre-market on Tuesday, you can see significant volume during the EU hours, and that's also the same on Wednesday and Thursday. But I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here. Just want to point out basically some shorts that I made that I could have made more, so a lot of missed opportunities here, but I'm just going to do a high overview on it, and I'm going to put the vertical lines here just so you can see the trades a lot easier. So basically this one trade I have right here, I held it on from last Friday. I held it over the weekend, over the 3-day weekend, but I played it safe that following Monday. I was like, okay, I'm not going to play around too much with it. I was actually at a loss. So I covered at 33,755. So it was quite rough watching it the next day on Tuesday, as you see here. Quite a bit of a dip. And we actually, got a low of about 33,141 here. So it's about 600 points. I'm not saying I would have gotten all that 600 points, but it just shows what I missed out on. But that's okay because, I'm sticking to my discipline, which is with my shorts, I try to close it intraday as much as possible. But that was definitely a missed opportunity there. And then another missed opportunity that I want to talk about was on Wednesday. So if you look at this trade here, I was able to short at 33,251, and I was able to cover at 33,185. So 33,185 to 251, it's about 70 points. So that was, pretty significant. That's a good trade. But if you look at the low of this candle right here, that was a low of 33,006. So that's another about 170-ish points that I missed out on, but missed opportunity. But at the end of the day, I think I'm still sticking to what I'm using my hedge account for, which is basically intraday and taking good entries. Not the best exits, but still, it's still a significant profit based off of that one. And then essentially another one that could have been a missed opportunity, but to me it was a nice exit actually. Something that I did here prior to Thursday, where I again shorted. And if you check out some of my live recap stream that I do daily, and I have this link above, you can check it out. I did discuss this trade, but essentially, I covered it pre-market, and then that was a good move at that time because you can see this big green candle that followed it. But, it's one of those where you have a bit of a FOMO, of course, because if I had held on to that, so that's about 170 or so, basically, these two big 1-hour candles here, this was a low of 32,845. So that's, 900 points or so. So it's one of those where, oh wait, let me rephrase that, from 33,129 to about 32,845. That's about 300 or 400 so points. So that's a good chunk. But anyway, that was my entire week. Proud to say that out of the 6 shorts that I made, I just had 1 loss. But the money that I made from this hedge wasn't enough to make up on the swing trade that I have. And as you know, I do have a trade that I've been holding on until March 15th, It's a long. Yes, you can say I have a long bias, but if you've been following my content, really, I had that long there to allow me to leverage more on the hedge and it to help with my weaknesses. So yes, it's beating me up, but I'm hoping we got about 2-3 weeks on that contract, and we'll see how it does. But on the other end of it, the actual intraday trading that I'm doing, I say I'm doing quite well. All right, so the next thing that we're showing here is the account statement. I'm recording this on Friday, February 24th in the year 2023, and it is 8:49 p.m. in the Pacific Coast. And what I'm showing on the statement here started from last Sunday on the 19th to today, the 24th. Just going through a description here, just want to point out essentially that, I had no deposits or withdrawals. Obviously, I have those mark-to-markets, a significant mark-to-market loss there of $7,040 on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, another mark-to-market loss of $830. And then on Thursday, mark-to-market gain of $1,030. And then basically today, Friday, a mark-to-market loss of $3,560. So the swing trade that I have, which is a long bias, which means that I'm holding on. I'm hoping for the price to go up, and that's the only way I would make money on that long position. Was way significant losses compared to the hedge that I was doing, where I was profitable on most of it. As you can see here, I was able to get 1,665 here, 555, 450, 145, and then we had one here, $1,000. So I actually have a nice little short on this 1,000. I'll have the link up here, and then a couple more wins here: 625, 80, 110, and of course to end the Friday, just a meager 135 and $80. But let's calculate how we actually did for the week. And our ending cash was $24,373.63, and our starting cash was $30,006.63. So it was, not one of the best weeks. It's a negative $5,633 week, which is pretty significant. I mean, for some folks, that's your net income for a month, and definitely not something that could be sneezed at with trading. But believe it or not, even though I lost that much, I am not panicking. I still am in control of what I'm doing, and hopefully we can recover that but the next few weeks. So year to date, I'm back to being negative, but that I can recover out of this and be green. So anyway, this is my content. Thank you for always supporting. I do appreciate your time, giving your time to give me the likes and just watching my videos. I do really appreciate that. If you did not like what you saw, please give me another chance, and hopefully you'll like it on the next one. All right, y'all, have a good one.